The Democrats are out of money, and the infighting has emerged. They have one last magic trick to stop the GOP-led redistricting congressional meeting on Monday. They will travel to Chicago, although each member who fled will be charged $500 a day and face jail time. NPR and CBS get the lights turned off and go out of business. Trump shuts down public broadcast stations, which have been officially defunded. Kamala Harris says in her interview with Stephen Colbert that the system is broken. I wonder who she thinks broke it? Jasmine Crockett loses seat in New Texas redistricting map. Sheldon Daniels sets the record straight
The Corporation for
on
Public
racial
Broadcasting
gerrymandering.
has just announced that it will soon shut down because of these successful Republican-led efforts to defund local PBS and NPR stations across the country. Of course, last week, President Trump signed a law clawing back congressionally approved federal funding for public media and foreign aid as well.
This means the money is officially drying up effective September 30th, and so the nonprofit agency that sent this money out to local stations across the country is shutting down. About 100 staffers losing their jobs. This is a political victory for President Trump because he tried several different ways this year to defund public media, to take out this Corporation for Public Broadcasting. He even tried to fire 3 of the board members, resulting in a lawsuit in federal court. Well, now that lawsuit is moot. It's going away because the entire corporation is going away. The federal funds will stop effective at the end of September because of the rescissions. And there was a recent effort earlier this week in Congress to try to find a new way to try to get money for NPR and PBS. That fell flat as well. There's simply no way the Republicans are going to budget money for NPR and PBS right now due to allegations of bias at those networks. So these local stations will be they're the ones that...
For now, I don't want to go back in the system. I think it's broken. I believe, and I always believed, that as fragile as our democracy is, our systems would be strong enough to defend our most fundamental principles. And I think right now that they're not as strong as they need to be, and I just don't want to, for now, I don't want to go back in the system.
Enough to remember when we fought the current maps, because while 95% of the growth was due to people of color, not only did they create 2 new Anglo-majority seats that are approximately 766,000 people each, y'all paired the 9th and 18th congressional
Texas's
districts.
30th congressional district. Let's set the record straight on something I keep hearing from Jasmine Crash Out Crockett and her media friends. It's this wild idea that Republican redistricting is somehow about diluting minority voices, when the crazy thing is, you know what's funny? The very district she represents, TX30, our district, was created by Democrats through racial gerrymandering. That is not speculation, that is historical fact. Back in 91,